Okay, the first one, a club with 10 members, is to be choosing 3 of them: president, vice president, and secretary. So there is an order of that choosing. So this is permutation for sure. So if I wanted to find the answer of this permutation, I'm going to choose out of what? Out of 10. Very good. So it's 10 P3. I can use calculator. If I'm not going to use calculator, it's going to be 10 factorial over 7 factorial, which is equal 720. So the first one is permutation because there is an arrangement for the 3 students or the 3 people I'm going to choose out of 10. For the second one, a corporation has 10 members on its board of directors. In how many different ways can be elected a president, vice president, and secretary? Same questions, same idea, but it's gonna be 10 P what? 4, which is equal 550, 45, 5,400. 5,040. For a segment of radio show, a disc jockey can play 7 songs if there are 13 out of them. In how many ways can the program of the segment be arranged? Arranged here and to be selected, so there is an order, right? So orders matters. So this is permutation. This is what? So the value of this one is going to be 13 P7, which is equal 8, 4. Now, suppose you are asked to list in order of the preference the 3 best movies you have seen this year. If you saw 20 movies during the year, in how many ways, and we said before, in how many ways belongs to the combination and permutation. In how many ways doesn't matter or doesn't, it's not approved that the questions is permutation or combination. But in how many ways can the 3 best be chosen or ranked? So there is order, right? So it's gonna be 20 P what? 3. And 20 P3 you can calculate it later, it's not a big problem, yeah. Okay. Number 45 start with in a race. Since I start with the word race and I have different prices, it's a permutation. But if I have a race and the first and the second and the third is going to take the same price, it's going to be combination. So the word race can be in permutation, can be in combination. But if it's different prices, for example, the first is going to take 1,000, the second is going to take 750, the third is going to take 500, this is permutation. So in a race in which 6 automobiles are entered and there are no ties, in how many ways can the first 3 finish come in? So 6 P what? 3, which is equal 120. In a production of West Side Story, 8 actors are considered for the male roles of Tony, Riff, and Bernardo. In how many ways can the director cast the male roles? Which part here of the questions is decide that it's a permutation? In how many ways? This is, we said that it can be used in the permutation combination, but I have 3, right? And when I'm asking if we're choosing 3, not all of them, so one of them is going to be selected, one of them only is going to be selected, so there is an order of them. So this one, how many? 8. So it's 8 P what? 3. And you can calculate it later, it's very easy. 47. 9 bands have volunteered to perform a benefits concert, but there is only enough time for 5 of the bands to play. How many lines up? So there is order. Order matters. So this is what? 9 P what? 5. For the last one, how many arrangement can be made using 4 of the letters of the word combined if no letters to be used more than 1. So the word no letters be used more than 1, and arrangement both of them is for the permutation. I can solve these questions without the rule. How? I'm going to choose of how many letters? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, right? So the first choice is going to be out of 7, right? The second choice out of 6, very good. The third choice out of, and the fourth choice out of 4. So 7 by 6 by 4 by 5 is equal 840. Now, please, using your calculator, calculate 7p4. It's the same answer. So I'm using the counting principle as I'm using permutation. If I'm choosing out of 1, and 7 letters, I'm going to choose 4 of them. And there is no repetition. What if it's repetition here in these questions? It's going to be 7 by 7 by 7 by 7. Because the first time I'm going to choose out of 7. Second time I'm going to choose out of 7. Third time I'm going to choose out of 7. Thank you.